what's going on. Where's Alderaan?
It's not here.
This is an asteroid field. You must have the wrong coordinates.
Those asteroids are what's left of Alderaan. It's been...
completely destroyed.
No.
What is that?
Is that Alderaan's moon, or...?
That's no moon. It's a space station.
The Death Star. The Empire did this.
That's no moon. That's a space station. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Death Star Derby, the 5th course in my Toy Box Racing Cup. I showed you an early version of this course back on May 4th, and today I'm back with the host for this course, Darth Vader, to show you the final version of it. To be honest, this course has not changed much since the initial version that I showed. I wasn't able to reclaim enough memory to add any additional track features or obstacles, but I did make a few tweaks to it, and I added some extra details, as you'll see. But that's enough chit-chat. Let's go racing. Okay, here we go. And we'll let them get out ahead of us a little bit, as usual. It's just safer that way. We are now driving directly on terrain, not on a racetrack. I removed the ceiling here so it's not so dark.
Hey amigo, how you doing? I have you now.
And we literally just ran through a crowd of stormtroopers, so you're not going to be happy about that.
With each victory, the Empire grows ever stronger.
And now we're outside in the trench. Whoa, no! I think I passed it off the meter, though. Cool. I got him. Whoa. These TIE fighters are really getting me. Okay, stormtroopers are ready for us this time. Lightning got one. Cool.
Vader!
Whoa.
I'm glad to see you.
Ah!
That's how you want to play, huh?
Here comes the TIE fighters. Ah. Oh man, I missed the... Well, it still counted. I missed the line there. There goes Luke's X-Wing this time, followed by Vader's TIE Fighter. Ah! Got him! Oh no! This is gonna be close. Woohoo! I won! Nice! I love it. So that's my final Death Star Derby course. I really like how it turned out, and based on all the feedback that I got from my early preview of it, I suspect this might become a new favorite for some of you. So now I'll start showing you how to build it. And for those of you who don't want to stick around for the build part of this video, please leave a comment before you go to let me know what you think of the final version. Okay, I'm starting here in a mostly empty toy box, and all I've done so far is I have placed a sky changer and a boom box. And I'll come into the editor here and into Spark mode. And for the sky, I've set this to be the Empire's weapon. This is under the Disney Infinity 3.0 skies, and it's from the Rise of the Empire playset. Not sure if you have to have that playset to unlock that sky or not, but that's what it's from. And then I placed a boombox to turn off the music. And as we look around, it's not really going to matter which direction we build in, because there's nothing definitive in any different direction. It's all pretty much the same everywhere you look. So let me come out of the editor. One power disk that we're going to need. We're going to need the Tomorrowland terrain disk. I'll put that on my base. And I do not want to switch that world to this theme. We'll need that for some of the outdoor racetrack sections. Alright, we'll go ahead and set the theme for this terrain block to be the Imperial Station. I'll set that to be my theme, but this is the only terrain block we're going to have today. I'm not going to put down any terrain today. Everything we're going to put down today is going to be out of the racetrack pieces drawer. And we're going to begin with the racetrack start piece. And it doesn't really matter where I place this, because this terrain block that we're currently on isn't going to stay here, so I'll end up moving it. But I'm going to go ahead and build in that direction, which is the direction I'm facing when I come into the toy box. And I'm going to set the theme on this to be the Imperial Battle Station tracks. This will be the theme that I use for all of the interior racetrack pieces. So we begin with that. And then we'll start with the very long racetrack piece, and we'll just start connecting track. And I'm going to need 4 of these. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by a turn. And all of this section here is going to be underneath where we're actually driving. So once again, I'm using the trick that I showed you in the very first episode. Alright, and then coming around this way, we're going to need 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3, followed by a couple of very short pieces. 1, 2, and then our turn. Alright. Back to the straight pieces. Okay, so here we have 3 of these we need. So 1, 2, 3, and another very short piece. And then another turn. And this turn is actually underneath the hangar. Just to give you an idea of where we are. Alright, so then we're going to connect up here, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very long pieces, followed by the steep bowed racetrack. And then we're going to need 5 of the steep pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the steep arch on the top. Okay. And then another very long piece. followed by a turn. And then a long piece. Alright, and this gets us to the Death Star Trench. So this next piece will be outdoors, and we're going to change the theme for this piece. And now we're going to use the Tomorrowland piece. It just seemed to be about the best theme that we could use for the exterior portions of the Death Star. There it goes. All right. So now we're going to need another 9 of these. So 1, let me make sure I got my count right. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we should have a total of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that is our Death Star Trench. And it had to be kind of long in order to fit what we see in the actual Death Star. Alright, and then we get to the end of the trench and we have the steep bowed racetrack. That goes on the end. And then another steep section here. We're actually going to put 2 of these down. Followed by the arch. That gets us out onto the surface of the Death Star. And then a very long racetrack piece. Followed by a racetrack right, and then a racetrack left, and then a turn, and another racetrack left, racetrack right, and then a couple of very short pieces. Like that. And then we're going to pick up the arch. This is not the steep one. This is just the regular one. Followed by 2 of these flat ramps. Followed by the bowed piece. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Then go over to the right and pick up the curve. This should line us up with the starting line down there. After the turn, we're going to have a medium. And then 2 very long pieces. Okay, and then another medium. And at this point we are back inside the Death Star. So we will go ahead and switch this theme back to be the Imperial Battle Station. I'll set that to be my theme. Okay. And then now we need the steep arch, because we're going to start descending back down into the station. And then we need a total of 7 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, guess just 6, sorry, miscounted. Followed by that, And if we did this right, this short piece should connect us back up. Alright, so there is our racetrack for our Death Star Derby. Now for the upper track here, there's really not too much we need, just a ramp to get us up to the upper level. And the way that's going to sit, right off the end of this piece here, the first very long piece right after the starting line, I'm going to put a little spacer out here. And we're going to put this right on side of the track like this, just so that I can kind of judge my spacing. And then we're going to come pick up the steep bowed racetrack, and this one is going to sit right on top of this track, lined up like that with that other spacer that I put in. So that sits on there like that. And we can go ahead and take this piece out. And then we need the steep flat piece in order to go ahead and climb up to that next level. And for this we're going to need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by the steep arch at the top. And that's it. So it'll be just terrain that we're going to place up here. And it's the same trick that I showed you on my very first video. The cars are going to be following the track along the bottom, but you don't have to have track up above for them to drive on. You can have just regular terrain, and I'm going to put that all down next time, but they're basically going to be following the terrain, driving on the terrain, following the path that's down below as they drive through the Death Star corridors and the hangar and mow down those stormtroopers. But that's all the racetrack that we need to put down. And I think I'll stop here for today. Next week I'll start adding the terrain for this course. Before you go, leave a comment and let me know what you think of the final version of it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.